Alright, I greet everyone once again. I hope you guys are sleep well. I thank God and I bless God. So today is 16th of June 2026. I bless everyone once again. So I have a good news for everyone. So Isha Atiku Abubakar spoke about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tell us the good things about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is HAUSA man, he's spoken about good thing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every time. So telling us how good Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, telling us a good thing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, telling us that Igbo people is the problem, that the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never achieved Biafra, telling us everything good about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So listen to Isha Atiku Abubakar, what you say about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I have a lot to discuss on this. So listen.
All right, in the course of all this struggle, you ended up in detention. What was the experience like? And would you also like to go back to that kind of environment again?
Well, it was a wonderful experience because it afforded me the opportunity of meeting somebody that is dear to my heart now. That's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Really?
I was detained, and the first day I was brought out, I saw him. I was shocked. So I now went close to him. I said, I am Comrade Atiku Isa. I wanted to introduce myself. I said, no, I know you. So I started telling me about what happened. So I became shocked. Then he told me that be strong. That was how I continued discussion with him for about 2 months. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is somebody I know very well, because if you stay with somebody on a daily basis and you are discussing with the person on a daily basis for about 2 months, because in detention you don't have anything to do. You only sit down at a particular spot and you are with this person on a daily basis and you are always discussing. So you should know the kind of person that he is. And let me tell you that people don't know that it was prior to my meeting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I had thought that he was a wicked man who want to divide the country, because I am a patriotic Nigerian and I don't want anything that will bring confusion in this country. So that was the mindset I had. But after meeting him, so in the detention,
look at what HAUSA man is saying. Look at what HAUSA man is saying. Saying good thing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The first place you meet Nnamdi Kanu was thinking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a wicked man. When he come close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he realized that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just want to divide the country. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants a betterment for the good, for the people. So say a lot of things. Say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not that person you think. So that is the reason why I say that look at our brother and our sister Igbo people, criticizing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all sorts of names. Why that HAUSA man is praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. That is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is never achieved anything, because of him people. That in people have betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left and right. Say a lot of things. So that is true. That is true. That is true. Our brother, let me tell you the truth. The reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is sentenced to life imprisonment today, because of Igbo people. Some of Igbo people, not all, some of them is a betrayer. Some of them is a betrayer. Some of them don't mean good for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them is don't regard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them is not talking any good about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May come, for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face, say something good. When they go to back, they criticize Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When they go to back, they say bad thing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mere niru kwempete nazu. That is our Igbo people name. Some of Igbo people name. Mere niru kwempete nazu. Some of them are betrayer. That is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stayed, in detention today, because of some of Igbo people. A betrayer. Some of Igbo people, a betrayer. I'm not saying this to criticize my fellow Igbo. I'm from Igbo too. But I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you the reality. That is what is happening, Igbo land today. If I'm talking going like this, you are talking going down. That is the reason why Igbo people can never achieve anything. Look at them talking president today. They're talking election today. Today Igbo president, tomorrow Biafra. That is what they're saying. They don't want, they don't have one mind. They don't have one mind. Igbo people don't have one mind. That is the reason why a lot of things have scattered, going upside down. That is the reason why. When Simon Ekpa spoken everything, telling us that there's some, telling us the truth about the people holding Nnamdi Kanu, we think that Simon Ekpa is just lying. We think that Simon Ekpa is just saying things to to gather more friends. Well, that you don't know that Simon Ekpa is telling us the truth. That is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention today, because of Igbo people don't have one mind. Look at what Hausa man is saying. Hausa man saying that Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. That Nnamdi Kanu is not that person you think that is. That Nnamdi Kanu, mean good for the youth in this country. This man sent message to the, Igbo youth. He sent message to Igbo youth that Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. That Nnamdi Kanu is only man can deliver, this country. If you allow Nnamdi Kanu to handle this country, to, Nnamdi Kanu will, my brother, you don't know how, good Nnamdi Kanu is. You don't know. You don't know. Nnamdi Kanu is the only man I trust. As far as this country concerned, I trust Nnamdi Kanu. But I am not that person. I'm not saying that nobody is, 100% for everything. But, as far as, this country concerned, I believe in Nnamdi Kanu. And it's not by Nnamdi Kanu, by the God is doing it. So, thank you everyone. Thank you the people who are subscribing for me. Please, I need more subscribers like I told you. God will continue blessing everyone. Please, subscribe on our TV. God will bless you. Thank God. Today is Tuesday. God will bless everyone. One love.